Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FANB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
Good evening and roll tribe, everyone, and welcome as it's the sophomore night here for the men's basketball regular season finale. As I'm joined by Mr. Jim Ingram here, Adam Gore in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. Mr. Jim Jones coming to town, always a tough test when the Bobcats come around.
No doubt about it, Adam. A special night, sophomore night. We've had a very, very good year for our men so far this year, and we play Jones. They're very competitive. 7-6, I think, in the division, and should be an exciting game tonight here at Itawamba Community College.
Absolutely. When we come back, we'll take a look at tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups and more, part of the Davis Ford pregame show, right after this.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in, and it never tasted this good.
And welcome back here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. Davis Ford pregame show. Time to look at today's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineup, and let's start with the visiting Bobcats of Jones.
Thank you, Adam. Starting for the Jones Bobcats tonight. Number 1, Ashton Campbell, a 6'1" sophomore guard from Forest County High School. Number 3, Jay Barnes, a 5'11" sophomore guard from Hattiesburg, a transfer from Mississippi Valley State. Number 4, Traylon Smith, a 6'5" forward, a sophomore from Richmond. He transferred from Hines Community College. Number 5, Caleb McGill, a 6'6" sophomore from Taylorsville Petal High School. Rounding out the starting lineup, number 25, DeQuarius Harris, 6'8" center, a sophomore from Memphis, Tennessee.
And that is your starting lineup there for Jones. And now, starting lineup here for ICC. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination.
Starting tonight, number 3, Josh Lee, the 6'3" freshman guard from Canton Hartfield Academy. Number 4, Kobe Harris, the 6'3" freshman guard, Spanish Fort, Alabama. Number 12, George Marshall, the 6'4" freshman from Jackson, Mississippi. Number 21, Rock Robbins, 6'6" sophomore from Pontotoc High School. And number 24, Eddie Page, the 6'8" freshman from Atlanta, Georgia.
Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works is proud to support ICC and the surrounding areas. As we said, ICC and Coke. Now that's a winning combination. Let's take a real quick look at our Bank Okolona keys to victory. And Jim, in your eyes, what's it going to take for the Indians to be successful tonight?
Well, I know the coaches, Coach Payton, his staff, always like to come out and play tenacious defense. We talk about this often. I think rebounding, offense and defensive rebound will be the difference tonight. Defense, offensive rebounding.
And that is your Bank Okolona keys to victory through the eyes of Mr. Jim Ingram there. Bank Okolona, well, I lost my sponsor read. Here it is. New name, same great service that North Mississippi has come to know and trust for over 75 years. John Harrod and all the staff there at Bank Okolona is proud to support ICC Athletics. You got a new location right there in Tupelo. You want to be sure and go check out as well. We're going to come back and put the brakes on the Davis Ford pregame show, but before we do that, we're going to hear a few more words from our sponsors and be back with that First American National Bank opening tip right after this.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel the high-tech pay.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we put the brakes here on the Davis Ford pregame show. Real quick breakdown of postseason, or the possibility of postseason play, I should say. Well, ICC, it all starts with tonight. Need to get a win here over Jones to keep their hopes alive for at least a share of the conference title with Colin. Now, Colin's got 2 games left. They got to play on Saturday, so if Colin loses one, we win tonight, then we'll share the conference championship with Colin holding the tiebreaker to have the overall number 1 seed going into the region tournament. Now, if somehow Colin slips up and loses 2, then ICC will be the champion, taking that number 1 seed into the region tournament as well. So, but Jim, most importantly, it starts tonight. You got to get a win here, or all that other stuff is out the window.
No doubt about it. You can only control what you control. So you pull for ICC tonight, find a way to win.
Absolutely. We're going to take one more quick timeout here from First American National Bank and be back with the First American National Bank opening tip here from Fulton right after this.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
We've got the Davis Event Center rocking here tonight, as it's the regular season finale here for, well, almost the entire league. We do have a couple of games left to be played on Saturday, but it is a regular season finale here for your Indians and Lady Indians, who are on the road tonight with a very tough test against a really good Jones squad.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, number 9 team down in the country. I think they've won 15 straight down there at Jones, so we do want to wish the best of luck to Coach Porter and the Lady Indians. They're on the road. That game will tip off at 6 o'clock. We'll try to bring you some Renaissance Bank updates throughout the night. First American National Bank opening tip is going to be controlled by Jones. Jones is in their road black trimmed, let's see, looks like red letters and numbers trimmed in gold. Backdoor cut and a big-time start to the contest there, as that was Smith getting up, getting down with some authority.
Nice little start for the Bobcats. 2-0, just started the game. 19:30 left in the first half.
Now here's the thing about the Bobcats. They're also playing for some seeding in the tournament as well, so they've still got a lot to play for going on down the stretch. Robinson for 3. Yes! Big answer there for Rock Robinson, as ICC takes a 3-2 lead here early on. Jones with it in the paint, looking to go to work. Spin, turnaround jumper on its way, back iron no, and the rebound pulled down by the Indians. That's Josh Lee with the rebound, dribbles at the floor, is quickly corralled there by Jones. Inside out they go, Lee for 3, got it!
Nice start, Adam. 2 for 2, 3-point land, 6-2. Indians with a 4-point lead. Just started the ball game.
Well, both these teams playing with a lot of emotion here early on, so it could be who can weather that storm throughout the contest. Wild jumper put up, a little bit of contact, no foul call, and now here comes the Indians. Josh Lee with it. He's wanting to go baseline. A lot of contact, late foul call, and this will go against Jones. Jim, you talked about it in the pregame. There's a very familiar name who is the assistant coach for Jones.
Right, Clarence Weatherspoon, the outstanding player from Southern Mississippi, had several years in the NBA. He's one of the assistant coaches for the Bobcats.
Josh Lee with the baseline jumper. That shot's long, no good. Rebound corralled that time. I believe that was number 4. Yes, it was Smith with the rebound. So Jones with the basketball, picks it up in trouble now. ICC in the man-to-man defense. Jones wanting to drive the middle of the paint. It opens up. Oh, beautiful dish. Just slips out of the hands of the intended receiver that time, but Jones in the right spot at the right time to keep it alive. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Kick it out right wing. Now skip pass over to the left side. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Got to get something up in a hurry here. 2 seconds, 1 second. Get it off just before the buzzer, and it rattles home. Barnes. Boy, I tell you what, ice in his veins there as the clock was running down.
No doubt about it. Give them credit. They ran their offense, got it off with 1 second left in the shot clock. 6-4, Indians with the ball, with the lead here early in the ball game against Jones Bobcats. As Adam mentioned, the women are playing at Jones tonight. This is the men's game here at Itawamba.
And the throwdown. Page rocks the rim, and Jones turns it over on the other end. I tell you what, Page gets another dunk like that, we're going to have to go to the utility room and get the spare backboard, because he threw that down with some authority.
He got the students up over there. Great crowd tonight. We appreciate all the students being out. Great pep band, cheerleaders, dancers. So good atmosphere.
ICC with it. Largest lead of the night is at 4, 8-4. 17-10 to play here in the first half. Lee with the basketball, quickly works it around. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good, and an easy rebound ripped down that time by Campbell of Jones. He's wanting to go coast to coast. Tries to kick it inside. Shot is up. Denied, but a foul. Ooh. Close. We're going to have to go back and look at that one.
Thought it was all ball, but the referee saw something else.
Did bump him with a little bit of the body, but you got to let two big men go up like that. If he gets a block on it, you just got to say, hey, heck of a play. As that free throw is good, as this is 25 Harris at the line. I tell you what, we're going to have a good matchup between Harris and Page right now.
No doubt about it.
Second free throw good as well. Nice job by the big man stepping up and knocking down those free throws. Both guys like to play physical in the paint. We've seen that already. Both of them, or at least both teams, each have a dunk right now. Trying to split the defenders that time. And that's going to be a turnover by George Marshall. So a chance to tie it up or maybe retake the lead here as there's a long two, and they do tie it up. That was knocked down that time by Campbell. Interesting to see how Campbell can see playing. He's got the hair that kind of hangs down in front of his eyes. But, hey, if he knocks down a lone jumper like that,
no doubt about it.
It works. Page wants to go underneath. His shot is up. No good. Good help defense to force Page to adjust his shot late there. And now Jones with the chance to retake the lead. Three-pointer on its way. That one back iron, no good. Page chases down the rebound. Horace with it, had it, lost it out of bounds. Last touched by the Bobcats.
8 apiece, 16 minutes left in the first half. Bobcats on a 4-0 run here to tie the ball game.
Got an official's timeout on the floor right here, and maybe wanting to check a player to see if he kind of got scratched in the face that time, and they say play on. So the Indians with it. Horace with the basketball. Bounces it inside to Rock Robinson. Back out to Horace. Up top to Lee for three. That one's short, no good. Page couldn't find the rebound. Nice job tipping that one out and keeping it alive, as that was number 25, Harris, with the board.
You know, Harris is 6'8" also, so he's going to be a battle underneath Adam. 2 6'8" guys at center.
15 seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer put up from the corner. It's left short, no good. And Horace with the rebound. Colby spins away from the defender, dribbles by another one, still in traffic. Somehow kept it, but then eventually loses the ball to Jones. This ball up the floor, kick out to the corner. Three if it's good, it's big. It's off the mark, no good. That was a big offensive rebound because that time McGill could have threw that one down, but has elected to throw that one out. It does result in a three-pointer by Barnes, who had a turnaround and a mouthful to say to the student section.
He did. He doesn't need to do that.
Well, to be fair, they probably said something.
They were saying something to him.
Big 50 down there, so everything's under control. Spinning the paint. Shot's good.
Nice.
That was just a beautiful move there by Lee. Jones trying to rush down the floor on the other end. Spinning around. Shots up, no good. Page with the rebound.
11-10. Bobcats up by 1. Indians have the ball. 14.5 minutes left in the first half.
This is Marshall with it now. Trying to split defenders. Into the corner they go to Horace for three. That one's well off the mark. No good. Page, though, chases down the rebound. The big man showing off his wheels. It did not hit rim, so ICC is going to have to pay attention to the shot clock here. It's down to 7 seconds. Marshall back. Nice ball fake there. Driving inside. Scoop shot in by Rock Robinson. And Jones quickly throwing down the other end of the floor. And now they're going to reset the offense. Loose ball on the floor, and Jones came up with it. ICC fans wanted a travel call because he slid across the floor. I like the no call in that sense because really he was just going for the loose ball, and there's going to be a push ball out of bounds, and it will go back to the Indians.
Adam, it's one of those where we knocked it out of bounds, but they fouled us. They just let it go, let us have the ball out of bounds.
Well, the officials are letting them play with a very good pace right now. Back and forth, both teams being physical, but nothing that's out of control. And you feel like if it ever reaches that pace, the officials will kind of get it back in control here. But a good start to a very highly anticipated contest here. ICC leads this one 12-11. Marshall picks up the dribble. Webb has checked into the contest during that last break in the action, along with Jamari Marshall. As there's a three-pointer put up by Rock Robinson, the iron unkind there, and the rebound pulled down by Campbell.
Indians with a 1-point lead. Bobcats had the ball, 13:20 left in the first half.
Oh, beautiful pass by Campbell. Just wasn't ready for it that time as Peyton checked into the contest there. You can't blame Peyton. Peyton was trying to get position for the rebound, wasn't anticipating the fancy pass. Turnover gives it back to the Indians.
As Adam mentioned, 12-11. Indians with the ball, 1-point lead. 13 and change left in the first half.
Webb now drops it off. This is going to be Lee. Step back, long two is off the mark, no good. And the rebound again by Campbell. Campbell at this rate is going to have about 20 rebounds in the game.
Hitting the boards.
We're inside 13 minutes of play. ICC leads this one 12-11. They've led as much as 4. Jones has led as much as 2. Turnaround and shot in the paint is good. Nice strong move in the post that time by McGill, and he's able to finish.
McGill is 6'6", but he's 230. Powerful underneath, got his position underneath, just powered his way to the goal.
Oh, nice quick step to the basket. Layup is good. George Marshall with the quick step and the finish. ICC retakes the lead now at 14-13.
Little Euro step, I believe, Adam.
Looking like a young Jim Ingram out there.
Right.
Kick it out, thought about the three, now pulls the trigger and buries it. That was Barnes with his second three-pointer of the game. And Jones now matching their largest lead of the evening at 2, 16-14, coming up on 12 minutes of play here in the first half. Step back three on its way from Marshall, yes! He just basically said, here it goes, you do something about it, and buries the three. Oh, beautiful extra pass. Layup is good. Payton with the basket. I believe that was Barnes with the dish. And the lead back to Jones now. Anything you can do, I can do better has been the theme of this game so far. And now Jones is going to fall back in what looks to be a 3-2 zone. Marshall feeling it. Back-to-back jacks for Marshall, and the lead back to the Indians.
20-18 Indians. Michael, I hope you're keeping up with three-pointers. They're firing them up tonight big.
Jones with it now. Coming up on 15 seconds now. Make it 15 on the shot clock. Setting a screen up top. Trying to cross over the defender, but taken away by Lee. Lee checks the defense. He's going to go down and count the basket. Well, Lee was wrapped up pretty hard there.
He was. They could have called intentional. Didn't call it, though. Three-point play, I like it.
Yeah, get a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here. And I like the attempt at a hard foul there. Just didn't quite wrap him up enough, and it just shows the strength of Lee, able to finish that one. And he does get the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
You got Lee with 8, sir. So, thank you.
Largest lead of the night here for the Indians. 23-18 is the score.
Adam coming up on 11 minutes. First half, as you mentioned. Largest lead for the Indians by 5. Fast-paced ball game, and a steal by the Indians.
Good anticipation there by Josh Lee on the help side defense. Now the Indians with it. George Marshall thought about putting it up. They're going to have to guard him well beyond that three-pointer, as he has already hit 2 big three-pointers. Now wants to drive by the bigger defender, puts the shot up, and he's fouled. Well, that's the problem there. You got to respect his range. It's almost unlimited, but as soon as you do that, he's got a great quick step, and especially when he gets mismatched in a situation like that, he's able to go up and draw some contact and a chance at a pair of free throws here. First free throw true. Substitution coming in here. This is going to be Traylon Smith in for the Bobcats, and checking in for the Indians is going to be Chris Mitten. That is, if George Marshall makes this one, he's going to come in for the shooter. And he makes it. See, Jim, if that's me back in the day, I know the sub's coming in for me. No way.
Yeah,
no way.
You can't come in.
Yeah, no way I'm making that free throw.
Good start by George Marshall, already in double digits the first 9.5 minutes of this ball game.
25-18 is the score. 10.5 to play until halftime. We invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report. We'll have that coming your way. They try to feed it inside and just in and out of the hands of Payton. Wanted to push that time. May have had a legit argument at it. But the way the officials are letting them play in the paint, they're letting them be physical. You got to come ready for that.
No, and that's a good pass. Good pass, good defense.
So Lee with the basketball is going to reset the offense, calling for a screen up top. Jones, great job fighting over the top of it. Now gets to Minton for 3. That one halfway down, no good. Rebound, though, to the Indians. That was Mack coming in. He has seen limited minutes tonight, or this season, but he's able to get the rebound there. Minton travels.
He did.
Or no, they're going to call a charge.
It's one of them.
Yep, to say either traveled or he pushed off, and they're going to get him with the push off. And so that will be his first foul. Second team foul. 3 fouls have been called against Jones so far here in the first half. Well, Jim, we've seen about half of the first half, or we actually have.
Yes, sir.
Seen a little bit more than that. Your thoughts on the game so far?
Fast-paced game. Indians shooting the ball well, hitting the boards well. That's why we have a 7-point lead here early in the ball game.
Hard screen set up top. Jamari Marshall bounces off of it. Now a spot-up three-pointer on its way. Rattles in and good. That's Barnes with the 3, and we've got a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them and hear from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 25-21 ICC with the lead. 9:36 to go here in the first half. You might stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report. We've had a good one here, Jim, so far.
No doubt about it. Michael Upton helped us on stats. So far in the three-point land, ICC's 4-7. Jones is 3 of 5, and that's why we have a 4-point lead.
Minton couldn't get it to go, but Webb thought he was about to bring the house down, but wisely just tipped that one back in. And the Indians lead now to 6, 27-21. Their largest of the night has been 7. So Jones with it. Deep three on its way. It's off the back iron, no good. Webb with a nice block out. And now the Indians want to get out and run in transition. This is Lee with the basketball on the right wing. Stops back, now wants to call for a screen from Webb. Fights around the top of it, pulls up for the three. That one halfway down, no good. Rebound, battle for. Mack had it for a second, but it was eventually taken away there by number 10 of Jones. That's Harrelson, who checked in during the timeout. We're going to have a bumping foul. That was Mack that's going to be whistled with the foul. Mack, one of those sophomores, I believe, that was recognized before the game tonight.
Get some early minutes playing well.
If we have time, we'll try to bring you that sophomore presentation. If not, it'll be available on our YouTube channel. Simply search Let's Go ICC on YouTube. Wild shot put up, no good. Offensive rebound put back is there. Nice strong rebound by Peyton. Gets the basket, makes it a 27-23 contest in favor of the Indians. So Minton with the basketball. He's going to work this one over to Jamari Marshall. Kicks it into the corner. That's Horace with it now. Trying to work off a Mack screen. Now kicks it out to Minton around the perimeter. Good movement on defense by Jones. Jumper on its way. That one no good. Mack, though, with the rebound, had his shot blocked. Now here comes Jones wanting to get out in transition. Didn't have numbers, but now wisely backs it inside. Shot, kiss off the glass is good. That was number 14. Or no, was it 24? 24. So we don't have a 14. Ward with the basket.
Cuts the lead to 2, and now we've got a steal here, Adam.
Minton able to chase that one down and keep Barnes away from it. But the problem for ICC now, the possession never changed. It's only 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now make it 5. Jamari drives inside, and there's friendly roll. Big answer there by the Indians, especially with the shot clock running down the way it was. 29-25 is the score in favor of the Indians. Bobcats has trailed as much as 7. Has kept it around that 4-point mark ever since. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Webb steps in front of it, slapped it away, but Jones keeps it in bounds. Now 5 seconds on the shot clock. Slips down and puts the shot up, and what a roll. How there was not a foul called on a pair of Indians there, as Harrison was mugged as he was on the ground after he slipped down. Had the wherewithal to keep it with him and get the shot to fall. It keeps it a 2-point game.
Give the kid credit. What effort.
Yes.
He lost the ball, then fell down,
tackled.
got fouled,
Yeah.
got up, shot, made it. Could have walked, they didn't call it.
So the Indians with the basketball now. Minton with it up top. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Pulls up the jumper and buries it. Minton has been solid off the bench this season for the Indians.
31-27, Indians up by 4. Bobcats had the ball coming up on 6 minutes left in the first half.
And there's going to be a foul on the Indians here. I believe this is going to be on Marshall in this situation.
It's almost like Jamari did that on purpose to get the subs in. The way it looked.
Saw there was a chance to get some subs in. He's like, you know what? I need a break, Coach. And there's a steal by Webb. And misses the jam.
I hope he's all right.
And if he landed awkwardly on that ankle. Drive inside, layup, count the basket, and a foul on the Indians. Well, yeah, let's just hope that one kind of hurt his pride more than his ankle there. As we said, landed a little awkwardly on the other end. Looking like a young Adam Gore on that dunk attempt. The miss and everything, as that free throw is no good. As the layup was good by Smith, makes it a 31-29 contest.
I heard you had a 42-inch vertical jump. Is that correct?
Somebody lied to you. I don't have that kind of a vertical if I'm standing on a 40-foot ladder. So Marshall with the basketball. He wants to drive inside, creates a lot of contact. Couldn't get the roll. Good no call there by the official. Now here comes Jones. Wanting to drive inside. Wild shot put up, and that friendly roll goes. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take the timeout with them. 31-31 is your score. Back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get out of the timeout. The clock is trying to tell us it's 53 minutes left, but it's 5:30.
You're right, Adam. 5.5 minutes halftime. We're all tied up, 31 apiece. Indians have the ball.
Indians get a good possession here. Momentum is easily on the side of the Bobcats right now. This is Horace with it. Now drops it back up top to Marshall. George back up top to Minton. Minton back to George Marshall. Inside they go to Page. Page tries to spin in the paint. Gets it out to George Marshall. Got to do something in a hurry. Pulls up the jumper. It's no good. And a good defensive stand there by the Bobcats. Now Jones with it. Wanting to answer on the other end. Tries to drive inside. Page had the basketball, then lost it. He didn't block the shot. He just grabbed that one out of the air. So technically does count as a block, I guess. Because he put the shot up, he just reached up and grabbed it. Three-pointer on its way. It's off the mark, no good, and Lee with the rebound. Josh wanting to push on the other end. Drives in, kicks out. Ball move it to the corner to Rock Robinson for three. Boy, Rock has been clutch from that corner all season. You being an Ole Miss fan reminds you of Keith Carter back in the day.
No doubt about it. Ole Miss needs Keith Carter to play right now.
So Jones with the basketball. They want to answer with a three on the other end, and they do. That was number 5, McGill, bearing the three. As we said, this game is keeping the same theme here. Anything you can do, I can do better. And we're tied at 34.
Adam, I think there's good shooting percentage here in the first half. Up and down, 34 apiece. Good offense on both sides.
So that miss there. Now Jones wants to get out and run. Reach-in foul whistled here on George Marshall. I understand it. Didn't want to give up the easy play there, but also just don't want to give up the cheap foul in that situation.
$34 apiece, 3 minutes, 53 seconds left in the first half. Three-point shooting tonight, ICC's 5 for 10, which is outstanding. Jones is 4 of 8. If you're shooting anywhere 35 to 40% three-point lane, you're doing well. Both teams 50%.
Quick three put up. That one off the mark, no good. And Horace will grab the rebound. Drive inside. The big man goes up. Little man with the foul. See, a lot of fans would be like, oh, come on, you don't have to commit that. I like that foul.
That's a good foul.
I like that foul because if he gets the dunk, the crowd gets fired up. You take that dunk off the table, you keep the crowd out of it.
Now he's got to make both free throws, which we hope he does, but we'll see.
So Page's first free throw, and he struggled there this season, and that's typical for a big man. So he'll go to the line here for the tailing of this two-shot opportunity, and he's able to know the friendly roll, I was going to say, decided to bounce out of the rim, and will stay at 34. Remind you, coming up at 3.5 minutes, we'll have the Little Caesars halftime report coming your way. We'll take a look at some first half stats and more. Turnover up the floor. They go to Robinson. His layup, no. The rebound tipped out, and looks like Josh Lee is down on the other end of the floor. Jones takes advantage and flushes it on the other end. Well, a couple of ICC players look back and check on Lee. Jones kept playing, and now they take and match their large lead of the night, 36-34. Lee down on the other end. Good to see him
smooth.
Be able to bounce back and knock down that jumper. We're tied at 36.
Lee's now in double digits along with George Marshall. Both of them have 10 points in the first half.
So Jones with it now. Going to work it back up top. ICC extending that defense well beyond the three-point line. 7 seconds now on the shot clock here for the Bobcats. Wanting to work one-on-one. Spins. Fadeaway jumper. Back iron no. And Rock Robinson rips the rebound. 2:19 and counting here. 36-36 is your score. This is Horace with it. Tries to spin in the paint. It was taken away nicely there. And they're going to call a travel. I want to say this. They didn't get it right on Josh, but they missed it on Colby. So a makeup call there.
Makeup call, you're right. Fast-paced first half. A little bit over 2 minutes left in the first half. ICC 36, Jones 36.
And as we said, we'll give you some Renaissance Bank scoreboard updates there on the women's game. They're just about to tip that one off down in Ellisville. So 2 minutes ago here in the first half. Jones with the basketball. 36-36 is the score. Spinning in the paint. Left the shot short. No good. Rock Robinson has the rebound, and he's going to be knocked to the floor. And that foul is going to be on Harris.
Non-shooting foul. Play the ball out, I believe, on the corner. Only the fifth foul on Jones. Adam, you mentioned 36 apiece. 1:49 left in the half. Need a strong finish here in the first half.
Yeah, it's going to be a big halftime between these two teams here. See which teams can make the adjustments. Or do you make adjustments? Do you just keep playing the way you are now? Because both teams have been playing excellent here in the first half that is building up for an instant classic this evening in Fulton.
Fast-paced game. Not a lot of free throw shooting. Not a lot of stoppage of whistles either.
Three-pointer on its way. No good, but we've got a foul.
Now I just said it and they stopped it. But we'll take it. 3 free throws.
And that foul is going to be whistled on Campbell, his first and his third. You know, I'm going to give credit here to the referee because Campbell is pleading his case that he went straight up with official said you kicked him. And he did kick him with his foot, but Campbell's still arguing saying, no, my hand was straight up. And the official counters his argument saying, yes, but you kicked him.
I don't think he's going to win the argument.
So that first free throw from Rock Robinson is good. Second free throw on its way. That one true.
We got 3 players already in double digits in the first half for the Indians.
Got a substitution. Page we'll check out, and Webb will check back in here for ICC. Third free throw coming up here for Robinson, and he gets them all 3. Big makes there for Rock. Gives the Indians a 3-point lead, 39-36. 1:24 and counting here until halftime. Trouble for Jones. They picked the dribble up, but able to get the pass away. Trying to dribble away from the double team. Drives inside. Shot is blocked, but there's going to be a reach-in foul on the way to the basket. And that foul's going to be on Rock Robinson. Rock tried to strip the basketball and just got him on the arm and kind of pulled that arm back, and Webb blocked the shot to clean it up afterwards. So 2 free throws coming up here for Campbell.
Missed it.
That first free throw, as Jim said, off the mark.
Good decision. Get Robinson out of the game. He's got 2 fouls, got a minute left in the half. Don't pick up a cheap one here. Get him out of the game.
He'll sit down. Checking in will be Kobe Horace here for the Indians. Second free throw on its way. That one no good. Pair of misses by Campbell. And now the Indians looking at a 1-2 or a diamond and 1 style press. That's what we called it back in the day. You might call it a 1-2-1-1 press. Drives inside. Shot is good. Jamari Marshall with a early nominee for our What a Play Wednesday. Sneaks that one by a couple of defenders and gets the Renaissance bank shot to give the Indians a 41-36 advantage with 35 seconds to go until halftime. Stolen away, but a foul on the Indians. That one's going to be on Marshall, and that's going to be his second. So you imagine you have to get Marshall out.
Get him out
here.
of the game, yes, sir.
And that is going to be the case.
Well,
actually, no, they're going to get Webb out of the game.
Huh.
And Marshall Jamari will stay in the game here.
They're 0 for 3 from free throw line.
And this will be Campbell heading back to the charity stripe where he just missed a pair. And that one good. Rattles that one in.
I was wrong. They were 2 for 5. Now they're 3 for 6.
Second free throw got them both. Big makes there. Keeps it a 3-point contest. 4 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Get a good shot here, Adam. We got a 3-point lead. Trying to extend it.
Drops it backside to Horace. Reverse layup, no good. Lot of contact. No foul call. And they're going to call a travel on Jones. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the definition of a makeup call.
That was a foul on us, and he didn't call it.
Because
and
it
I'm
was
an
a foul
ICC
on
fan.
Jones
Yeah.
before that. But no, you're right. We did push him out of bounds. But they called the travel. That ball's going to be slapped back in. So with 22 seconds to go here, shot clock is off. ICC can hold for the final shot of the half if they want to. Kobe Horace with it. He realizes that, now backs it back out. 15 seconds on the clock. Horace drops it out. This is going to be Marshall, Jamari Marshall with the basketball. Calling for a screen for Page. Gets it. Picks up his dribble, in trouble. Puts the shot up. That one no good. Page had the rebound. Shot, if it goes, they say it counts, but nearly banks that one in to tie us up at halftime. What a outstanding first half of basketball here between ICC and Jones. We're going to take a break, come back to Little Caesars halftime report and more here on the ICC Network.
The slices and the sticks.
All I ever wanted for dinner was pizza, Marcy. And all I ever asked of you was steaks.
Don't choose. Get Little Caesar slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. And Dane's awake.
I smell bacon.
End the dinner drama with hot and ready slices and sticks. Or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family,
Roll Tribe!
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.
The slices and the sticks.
All I ever wanted for dinner was pizza, Marcy. And all I ever ask of you was steaks.
Don't choose. Get Little Caesar slices and steaks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. And Dane's awake.
I smell bacon.
End the dinner drama with hot and ready slices and sticks. Or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza.
And welcome back to the Little Caesars halftime report here in Fulton. ICC leads at 41-38 as we're recognizing our sophomore members of the Palm Squad here. And Jim, just your thoughts on the first half.
Outstanding first half, fast-paced. Both teams shot the ball well. Great athleticism, both teams. Just really, really a good first half. Glad to see the Indians up 41-38. Two good basketball teams playing well tonight.
Absolutely. You hope that trend follows throughout the second half because we knew this was going to be a tough ball game coming in. Jones a lot better than their record shows throughout the season. And, of course, both these teams playing for seeding inside the tournament here. Let's go ahead and take a look at some first half stats being brought to you by Sam's Town Market. Sam's Town Market is your source for fresh meat, produce, dairy, and local products. They're located at Highway 371 North, right there in the heart of Manatee. Stop by and see Sam Ferris and all the great folks out there at Sam's Town Market.
Adam, tonight, of course, is 41-38. Indians up by 3. Leading the Indians tonight in scoring. Rock Robinson has 11. George Marshall has 10. Josh Lee has 10. 3 players, double digits. Minton's got 2. Jamari Marshall has 4. Jaden Webb has 2. And Eddie Page has 2. For the Jones Bobcats, Jay Barnes hit 3 big threes. He's leading the team with 11 points. Peyton's got 4. Campbell 6. Smith 4. McGill 5. Harrelson 2. Harris 4. And Ward 2. Tonight, ICC has 14 rebounds, 4 steals, 6 of 8 from free throw line, and hit 5 of 11 three-pointers. Jones has 15 rebounds, about even, 2 steals. They've hit 4 of 11 three-pointers and 4 of 7 to the free throw line. We have 2 turnovers. They have 5 turnovers. A very even game, 41-38 ICC at halftime.
Yeah, and it's one of those where you got to think of it, the way this game is going right now, free throws could be the tail of the tape at the end of this one.
No doubt about it, Adam. And we're looking at the stats again. ICC's done well, 6 of 8. Jones is 4 of 7. 3-point land has been very even also. Just a very even game. A fun game to watch. Well played, high energy, good shooting game to start off.
We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with more of the Little Caesars halftime report, checking on the women's game down in Jones right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
The slices and the sticks.
All I ever wanted for dinner was pizza, Marcy. And all I ever ask of you was steaks.
Don't choose. Get Little Caesar slices and steaks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. And Dane's awake.
I smell bacon.
End the dinner drama with hot and ready slices and sticks. Or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me. And the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance. And I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want. And I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Manatee, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
The The slices and the sticks.
All I ever wanted for dinner was pizza, Marcy. And all I ever asked of you was sticks.
Don't choose. Get Little Caesar slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. And Dane's awake.
I smell bacon.
End the dinner drama with hot and ready slices and sticks. Or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza, pizza. Stolen by Patton. Back the other way for Jones. Trying to get to the block. She does step through. Hoop-de-doo off the backboard. No good. White with another rebound and another bucket. Sakaya White doing what she does best. Getting on the glass and scoring the basketball. Great move by Patton. I thought she was going to get the shot to go, but White there to clean it up. 3, right wing, good. Drained it. Did Samaya Carruthers, her first points of the ball game. Averages 9.7 per contest. Itawamba doesn't shoot a lot of threes. They've only attempted 255 on the year out of 1,373 shots. Timms has her shot altered, and Carruthers with the rebound. Owens out high, guarded by Timms as we're near the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter. Driving, gets to the right block, throws it up off the glass, wildly pulled down again by White. White close to a double-double here in the first quarter. Nia White looks inside, not there. Timms to Sakaya White. Free throw line jumper up and good. Sakaya, 9 first quarter points. I know she's got about 5 rebounds to go with it at least. Jones with an 11-point lead. Their biggest of the night. Driving from the left corner is Flowers. She's fouled on the way up. That's
The slices and the sticks.
All I ever wanted for dinner was pizza, Marcy. And all I ever asked of you was sticks.
Don't choose. Get Little Caesar slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. And Dane's awake.
I smell bacon.
End the dinner drama with hot and ready slices and sticks. Or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza, pizza.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here as we get set to start the second half of play. Got a good one brewing here in Fulton. ICC up 41-38 over Jones. And before we get started here in the second half, Mr. Jim, what is your Bank Okolona keys to victory here in the second half?
Well, second half, I don't think there's going to be many changes by either team. Both teams playing okay defense. Both offenses have been outstanding. I think we'll keep rotating some players in and out. I think we've got a little more depth than they do. But it's been a well-played game, high scoring, 41-38 at half. Keep playing good defense, offensive rebounds, stay in the rhythm offensively. Hopefully we'll find a way to win.
Looks like there might be a little bit of debate on who gets the ball to start the second half here as the Jones coach was talking over there. We're getting the scoreboard reset and ready to go here as ICC will have the ball to start the second half. If I'm Jones, I'll let ICC have the ball to start the second half because that means the possession arrow is in your favor.
That's right.
After they do get the ball to start. So 41-38 is the score. ICC leading this one. This is Horace with the basketball. He's going to drive inside, kicks out to Jamari Marshall. Tries to drive by the defender. Beautiful job picking the pocket that time. as that was Barnes. Up the floor they go. Layup is up, in, and good. That was Campbell with the layup. Well, they're able to pick his pocket, get the layup to fall, and a nice start to the second half here for Jones.
41-40, Indians with the ball. Just started second half. Indians up by 1.
Jones has switched to that zone defense and has caused ICC problems at times, and it's caused them to start the second half with 2 turnovers. Barnes, pull-up jumper, buries it.
Good timeout.
ICC needs a quick timeout in this one. Timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them and be back with more right after this.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
And welcome back as we reset out of that quick timeout. Jones starting off red hot here to start the second half on a 4-0 run to take this 42-41 lead. ICC in white, Jones in black.
Was that a 3-pointer or 2-pointer he hit then?
Thought it was a 2. I thought we got hit back-to-back 2s.
Okay, it's 2s. I'm sorry, my bad. You're right, Adam. They got a 4-0 run, got a 1-point lead, 42-41.
There's a drive inside and a travel. So ICC with 3 straight turnovers to start the second half.
Not a good start.
Not at all.
Got to clean it up. Tight ball game, 42-41. Bobcats up by 1.
So Jones with it now. Feeds this one around. Quickly underneath they go. Nice extra pass. Oh, just a little bit too much at his feet that time. If he could have bounced that one more time, a little bit shorter, would have been a beautiful bounce pass for what would have been an uncontested layup. And the Indians dodge a big-time bullet there. So the Indians, well, they need a basket.
No doubt about it.
Or at least a shot.
A shot, yeah. No, we don't need a turnover, okay? And we just had the 4th one.
Rock went to drive baseline, steps out of bounds, and 4 straight turnovers now to start the second half. So it's all Jones right now, and they've done another good job of not only getting this hot start here, but they've taken the crowd out of this ball game in the second half as a nice pump fake. Shots up,
wow.
No good though.
Point blank and missed it.
The iron so unkind there for the Bobcats.
And the Bobcats head coach ran down the floor, couldn't believe it.
George Marshall with it now, kicks it out. 3-pointer on its way. Good. Rock Robinson. Boy, the Indians needed that one in a big way.
No doubt. Rock's got 14 to lead the Indians.
44-42. Still a lot of time in this one. 17:40 to play. NBA range 3 on the other end for Jones. It rattles in good. That was Campbell with the answer.
Campbell now has 11 for them.
So inside 17.5 to go here. Much like the first half, anything you can do, I can do better has been the story of this one. Inside out they go. Horace quickly around. This is George Marshall driving inside and tried to drop it off, but put it right in the stomach of a Jones defender. And now here come the Bobcats. Beautiful bounce pass. The dunk, though, no good. Sends that one out of bounds. He dunked that one so hard. So when we say anything you can do, I can do better, ICC had a wide open dunk in the first half, missed it. Jones returning serve there. So 45-44 remains the score. Horace with the basketball.
17 minutes left in the ball game.
Tucker has checked into the contest for the first time tonight for the Indians. Josh Lee with it, swings it up to Horace. Now swings it around. Tucker eyes, tries, can't buy the 3, and the rebound pulled down there by the Bobcats. 3-pointer again, yes. Got to find Campbell. He's got the hot hand of the dice game so far. Largely the night here by the Bobcats is 4. Timeout on the floor taken by the Indians. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
The slices and the sticks.
All I ever wanted for dinner was pizza, Marcy. And all I ever asked of you was sticks.
Don't choose. Get Little Caesar slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. And Dane's awake.
I smell bacon.
End the dinner drama with hot and ready slices and sticks. Or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 48-44 is your score, 16:34 to go. And a Renaissance Bank scoreboard update down in Ellisville. Number 9, Jones leading ICC 21-10. That's with 6:55 to go in the second quarter. Well, the Indians have seen Jones get red hot here and needed to take another timeout as it has been all Jones so far here in the second half. Robinson picks up his dribble in trouble, out to Josh Lee for three. That one halfway down, no good. And the rebound strongly muscled away that time by Harris.
Jones has the ball, 4-point lead, coming up on 16 minutes left in the ball game.
Another jumper on its way. That one no good, and a nice job drawing the foul. As that was number 1, Campbell. We talked about it. He's been red hot here. Not a lot of contact, but felt the contact, fell, and got the whistle. It's almost a 50-50 call these days because sometimes the officials will call you a flop, which is an administrative technical foul. But that time getting the Indians, as that foul's going to be whistled on Lee, his first, team first of the second half. First free throw good. Been very impressed with the play of Campbell so far, and especially to start the second half. Second free throw, got them both.
Adam, we played 4 minutes in the second half. Campbell has 10 points already for them.
And they're largely the night now at 6. Indians started the second half with 4 straight turnovers. As Jamari Marshall now works it back up top to Tucker. Back over to Gmar. He's wanting to go to work. Baseline jumper on its way. No good. Rebound. Ripped down and pulled away that time by the Bobcats. That was McGill.
Bobcats have the ball. 6-point lead. 15.5 minutes left in the ball game.
Indians sending that man-to-man defense. They've been in all night here. Barnes finally gives the basketball up after dribbling around for about 15 seconds. And a travel. Good play there by Jamari. Went with the ball handler that time as he was looking for the contact, I guess you can say, to draw the foul or maybe body up on to be able to have the fall-away jumper against. Use that old Shaquille O'Neal style defense.
Right.
Just move out of
the way and let them fall or travel.
Call it Olay defense. Just move out of the way and watch them go. So the Indians got to have a basket here. Even though it's still a close contest at 50-44, Indians need to start grabbing a little bit of momentum back in this one.
Adam, we've scored 3 points the first 5 minutes of this half.
Tucker with the basketball. Minton, who is checked into the contest with it now, back up top to Tucker. Tucker back over to Minton. Minton had it, lost it, got it back. Now to Jamari from the three. Yes! Big three-pointer knock down there, especially the fact after Minton lost the basketball, was able to get it back. Drive inside and big-time denial on the shot, on the blocked shot. They're trying to say goaltending. There was no goaltending.
No, it's a block. That was
just, as Coach McGregor would say, that would have been a kill in volleyball. He spiked. And don't call it a spike. Z will get me if I call it a spike, but he just absolutely tattooed that one off the backboard, but the first free throw is good. This is Barnes, left that one short. Barnes nearly gets the rebound, though. He was the only Bobcat down there and nearly got the rebound amongst 4 Indians. 51-47, coming up on 14.5 to play. Rock Robinson goes inside, had his shot blocked, a lot of contact, no foul called. And it will stay with the Indians on the baseline.
Indians have the ball down before, 14.5 minutes left in the ball game.
Quickly to Tucker, spot up jumpers off the mark, no good. Mitten climbs the ladder to get the rebound, but then it's stolen away by the Bobcats. Now here comes Jones on the other end. Wanting to drive inside, looking to spin. Now does so, drops off the extra pass, and the jam. Beautiful basketball there. Drew both defenders up. Leaked the back door, was able to get up, get down, and throw that one down. 53-47 now, Bobcats. Three-pointer on its way from Jamarius, off the mark, no good. Rebound, saved inbounds on the loose ball, and it's taken by the Bobcats now, wanting to get out and run. Three-pointer, that one good. Somebody, anybody, do something here for the Indians. It's been all Bobcats, and ICC needs another timeout. Timeout on the floor. It's all Jones right now. 56-47, 13:40 to go in this one. We're going to take a break and be back with more right after this.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we reset here out of the timeout. 56-47, largest lead tonight here for the Bobcats. 13:39 to play in the contest. Jim, still a lot of time to go here. ICC, though, can't seem to figure out this zone defense the Bobcats are throwing at them. That three-pointer, though,
there you go.
How you do it. George Marshall steps up and knocks it down. A big-time three-pointer with a defender in his face that time. Makes it a 56-50 contest. Bobcats with it. Momentum has been on their side as they try to feed it inside. Able to keep it as they nearly threw it away that time. Trying to work off the screen. Good help defense there. The ball popped free. Loose on the floor. The Bobcats get it. And then George Marshall finds it. Good defense by the Indians. Now George getting out in the open floor. Tons of contact. And that's got to be a foul on the basket. But instead they're going to call a foul on Webb.
He missed the first foul that was on them and called it on us.
Yeah, they wrapped up George Marshall on the drive to the basket. And just got away with one there. And then Webb gets too aggressive trying to get the rebound and call for the foul. Three-pointer from the corner. That one good. Jones continuing to stay hot from the outside as McGill with the three pushes the lead back out to 9.
12.5 minutes left, 59-50, and Jones is shooting over 60% from three-point land at this time.
Minton wants the answer, didn't have it. But there's Rock Robinson with the rebound. He was too far underneath the basket. Webb gets it. He's hammered. And he'll go to the free throw line. Well, Rock did a great job of trying to get that shot to go back up, but he was basically underneath the support beam that time when he tried to get it put up.
I think Rock thought he also got fouled on the play.
And then Webb was able to come in there and clean that one up. So this is going to be Webb going to the free throw line. Jaden's first free throw is good.
We need it.
We said 3 free throws was going to be big in this one. Well, right now it's a three-pointer that has been big, and Jones has been able to take advantage of that one.
We're 8 of 18, which is not bad from three-point land. They're 8 of 14, which is off the charts, 60% from three-point land.
Well, waiting the second free throw here from Webb. That went off no good, and the rebound corralled there by the Bobcats. A Renaissance Bank scoreboard update down from Ellisville. Jones starting to do Jones things, pulling away in that one, 37-18 with 1:23 to go until halftime. Ball is lost out of bounds and last touch by the Bobcats.
12 minutes left in the ball game. Indians need to get some offense rolling here, Adam. We're down 59-51. Plenty of time, though. Plenty of time left in the game.
Jamari Marshall with the basketball, trying to work off a screen. Gives it up to his brother George. Baseline jumper. Left short, no good. And again, one and done on the offensive end. Go the Indians, and now here come the Bobcats. Beautiful pass, but great transition defense by Webb. Got just enough of that shot to block it. NBA range 3 from Rockets off the mark, no good. That was a shot that if the crowd would have gotten into it, a little shake and bake there by Campbell. The only thing to help was a push-off. And that'll be a foul there as the Jones bench jumped up thinking they crossed over Jamari, but that celebration quickly dampened by the charging foul called on the Bobcats. 59-51. ICC trailing with 11:30 to go. Three-pointer from George Marshall.
Got him,
no good, and he is going to be going to the free throw line after the foul. So this will send George Marshall to the free throw line with 3 shots coming up.
We need this now. We've been there one other time. Rock hit 3 of 3 earlier in the first half. We need to make these 3 to cut into this lead.
First free throw good for Marshall. 11:26 to go in this one. ICC trailing 59-52. Sophomore night here for the men. Regular season finale. We will have to wait till Saturday to find out the seeding of the region tournament. Is that second free throw good for Marshall? Third one, got them all 3.
Good job. George has 16 points to lead the Indians tonight. Cut the lead to 5 with 11 and a half left in the ball game.
So Jones will break the press. Barnes been very impressed with his play tonight at the point guard position for the Bobcats. Dribbles over to the right side, being closely guarded by George Marshall. Lob it to the backside. There's Josh Lee with that help defense. We've seen him do that on more than a couple of occasions tonight as he slapped the lob pass away on the inside, and the turnover gives it back to the Indians. Jamari Marshall drives inside, looking for contact, didn't get any. Leaves the layup short, and a big-time bullet dodge there by the Bobcats.
Bobcats with the ball, 5-point lead. 10 and a half minutes left in the ball game.
Get it to the baseline, driving inside, and they're going to call said the ball's last touch by ICC, slapped out of bounds. Last touch by Marshall. Thought they were about to call it jump ball, but they say it will stay with the Bobcats on the baseline. 14 seconds on the shot clock for the Bobcats. Tried to roll that one out for a 3, didn't find it. Scoop shot, no. Rebound tipped around and eventually into the hands of Rock Robinson. Well, Campbell did everything he could on that possession other than make the shot. So Jamari Marshall with the basketball now. Wants to work off a Rock Robinson screen. Drops it off to George Marshall. George into the corner. Josh Lee for 3. Yes!
Hadn't been this close in a while, Adam. 10 minutes left in the ball game. Indians only down by 2.
Nice job weathering the storm there by the Indians, as you said. Has cut what once was a 9-point advantage down to 2. 59-57 inside, 10 minutes to play. Layup, though. Nice answer on the other end, and we've got a timeout taken here by the Bobcats. 61-57 is the score. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
And the ICC All-American Pep Band getting us fired up here. This ball game has been everything we anticipated and then some. ICC trailed as much as 9 here in the second half. After that layup, though, Jones was able to go back and take a 61-57 lead with 9:45 and counting left in this one.
Adam, we've got a good ball game. 2 well-coached teams, 2 teams playing hard, trying to get good seeding for the tournament.
Tried to get that one inside, but a great effort defensively there by McGill. Slaps that one away. And the Bobcats forced the turnover. This is Barnes with it. Dribbles over now to the right side. Swings it inside, nearly lost it. On the floor, and a travel is going to be called there. So he hit the deck, tried to get up with the basketball. That's where the travel occurred. If he just would have stayed there and maybe tried to pass it, he would have been okay. So ICC with the basketball, 61-57. Jones with the lead. Back in that zone as we saw earlier. Tucker with it now, works it back up top. Horace inside, outside to Tucker for 3. That one long, no good. Well, a good look. Just maybe not the shot you were looking for out of Tucker that time. And Jones, they want to be a little bit more methodical on the offensive end now. They want to work the shot clock down to about 15 seconds before they go into their offense, but instead they turn it over.
Back-to-back turnovers. We got to take advantage of this, Adam. We're down by 4. 8 minutes, 40 seconds left in the ball game.
Chris Minton will check in. That's the guy you want to shoot from the corner, either him or Rock. That's their spots. So we'll see if the Indians can work that similar style offense to see if they can work Minton open in that corner. Lee with the basketball now. Skips it up top to Minton. Swings it around up top. Minton for 3. That one left short, no good. And the rebound pulled down by the Bobcats.
Coming up on 8 minutes left in the ball game. Bobcats with the ball, 4-point lead.
A Renaissance Bank scoreboard update. It's at halftime now. As that ball slapped free, and Jones somehow got it and then got the offensive rebound and a foul on the other end. But go ahead and finish that Renaissance Bank scoreboard update. Jones, the number 9 team in the country, they lead 39-21 at halftime over the Lady Indians. That foul's going to be whistled on George Marshall. It's one of those where Rock had the loose ball, but when the Jones player kind of swiped at it, look, he scratched him for a second.
He did. I think Rock might be bleeding.
It was one of those where Rock's natural human reaction is to react to the scratch, and that allowed the ball to get loose and end up back in the hands of the Bobcats. First free throw, no good. I believe this is Peyton at the line. Jamari Marshall will check back in here for the Indians. Colby Horace will check out. Second free throw, true. 62-57, 8 minutes to play in this one. ICC trailing Jones here on sophomore night. Regular season finale here for the Indians. Of course, they are already punched their ticket to the postseason. Just have to wait to see the seeding of those coming on Saturday. Lead shot is up. It's bouncing around, no good. Rebound tipped out. And Jones controls it. Bobcats wanting to run. Squeezes it inside. Wild shot put up and in. Good by who else but Jay Barnes. This has pretty much been the Barnes-Campbell show here in the second half for the Bobcats. Drive inside. Jamari Marshall's shot's up, no good, but there is a foul. Well, I'll tell you what, if anything, Jones is kind of giving other teams the blueprint on how to defend the Indians right now. We haven't seen a lot of zone, especially a 3-2 style zone this season, and it's worked well here in the second half.
No doubt about it, Adam. We've been out of rhythm here in the second half.
That free throw from Jamari is up in and good. More substitutions coming in. Tucker along with Pearson into the contest here. And then checking back in has been Campbell for the Bobcats. And we talked about Pearson. Well, that's the reason, why Barnes, He took over while Campbell went out, so Campbell's going to check back in here. Second free throw rattles in and falls for Jamari Marshall.
Free throw shooting's keeping us in the ball game for sure. We're only down 5, 7 minutes and 10 seconds left in the ball game.
So Barnes with the basketball is going to dribble over to the right side. Drops it off to Campbell, who quickly gives it up now. Ball nearly goes into the backcourt. Look, he stepped on the line. As this shot put up, blocked from behind, rebounds tipped out, and somehow ends up in the hands of Barnes. Barnes driving inside, and he's going to be fouled on the way to the basket. And that foul's going to be whistled on Jamari Marshall. Marshall tried to plead his case, but you can't reach around and slap down on the basketball in that situation, and that's where the foul came. That free throw, no good. George Marshall will check back in. Checking out will be Kevon Pearson. Second free throw good. That was Barnes knocking that one down. 65-59, Jones with the lead. 6:50 to play in the contest.
And Barnes now has 20 points to lead the team.
Jamari kicks it out. Indians swinging it around now. Josh Lee pull up long two-pointers. Good. Big basket there by Lee.
Cuts it to 4, 65-61, 6.5 minutes left in the ball game. Bobcats with the ball and a 4-point lead.
You hear the chants of defense filling the arena here. Nice extra pass. Layup, though, missed it. Lee flashed in from behind. May have got his attention a little bit. Lee's fouled, and they're going to say before the shot. But what a great defensive effort there by Josh Lee on the other end. Didn't necessarily block the shot, but got in the mind of the offensive player that time enough to force a miss. So 6:17 left in this one. It's a 4-point contest, 65-61 in favor of Jones. Lee inside and is hammered, and we'll have a pair of free throws coming up here for Josh Lee. Well, if you like basketball, the Davis Event Center has been the mecca of Northeast Mississippi basketball this week, where we host the quarterfinals of the high school state tournament. We had 1A basketball last night, and, well, it looked like a classic 1A basketball game. The Davis Event Center was jammed-packed, as that first free throw is good for Lee. 3A will be taking center stage tomorrow night, and then 5A on Saturday. Those games start at 4 o'clock, so if you want to make your way to the event center, we do encourage you to do so.
What an outstanding facility for basketball, too. Beautiful, beautiful gym.
Second free throw falls in good that time, and the Indians are down 65-63. Not only that, we got to give credit to guys like Chad Case, Minga, the ground, I didn't say grounds, but there's a long two-pointer put up. It's short, no good. Webb with the rebound. But the people that keep the Davis Event Center clean.
John Wayne Harris, his people,
Wayne,
no doubt about it.
Crew do an amazing job here this week. Three-pointer from Rock. Yes! Robinson gives the Indians a 66-65 lead and a timeout on the floor. 5:51 to go. We'll take the break with them and be back with more right after this.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. The ICC All-American Band rocking the chop as we're in that timeout, trying to help the Indians find a way to finish this final 5:51 strong here. ICC trailed as much as 9, has battled back to take the lead here 66-65. Adam Gore, Jim Ingram, Michael Upton, Raphael Henry, and Lee Adams helping bring this action your way tonight here on the ICC Sports Network. Campbell drives inside, and he's going to be bumped before the shot on the floor, and this one will go against Webb. So each team now with 6 fouls here in the second half, so the next foul will put teams on the free throws for the remainder of this one. Campbell for 3. Off the mark, no good, and rebound to Pearson.
Adam, let's see if we can extend this lead. We've got a 1-point lead with the ball, 5:20 left in the ball game. We've come back from 9 down this half. Let's extend this lead, put a little pressure on the Bobcats.
Jamari works it over to Pearson, who drives inside. Scoop shot denied, and the ball will go out of bounds and will stay with the Indians. Hey, I like the grittiness of Pearson. Knew that he had the much bigger player on him. He said, I'm going to challenge him. If he blocks my shot, good. If he blocks my shot and fouls me, even better.
That's right, and I think he fouled him, but they didn't call it. Got him with the body and let it go.
So the Indians key this one inbounds. This is going to be Lee with the basketball. Sees a triple team. Gives it up now to Jamari Marshall, who drives inside and is absolutely destroyed on the way to the basket. And they're going to say ball out of bounds, last touch by the Indians. Jamari looking up and said, man, what do I got to do to get a foul call there? The Indians got 6 seconds on the shot clock here. Jamari Marshall from the corner and rattles it in for 3.
That was George Marshall that time. Big-time shot.
And that was a clutch shot, as we said, 6 seconds on the shot clock. And we're going to have a moving screen foul. And Jamari popping up said, so that's what I got to do to get a foul called.
13-point swing here. Indians up by 4.
Full timeout taken on the floor here by Jones. We're going to take the timeout with them. 69-65, ICC with the lead. Back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we reset out of the timeout. 4:53 to go in this one. ICC leads at 69-65. The Indians have trailed as much as 9 here in the second half, but have rallied back to take the lead here. We talk about this as a big ball game when it comes to seeding for postseason play. The Indians would love to get that first round bye on Monday to host a game here on Wednesday. As drive inside by Marshall, and he is fouled. But if you're Jones, you're also playing for seeding here to try to find yourself in a better spot heading into the playoffs.
You know, Campbell just picked up his 4th foul. That's
a
big.
big one. That's a really big one there.
He's leading their team with 19 points. He's been dynamite tonight.
Yeah, he is. He's been that guy. You know, it's the one that you're like, okay, we need somebody to step up and score. Campbell's going to be our guy, as we're going to have a official ask for the towel guy to come out and wipe it up, and rightfully so. The guy that's been the man all year. I can't remember his name to save my life.
I cannot remember it.
But
my bad.
Our manager who does the towel work.
He's talented. Absolutely
talented. He got a
talented.
cheer from the crowd.
He always gets a cheer.
He hustles. I think that's the reason why the Indians play so hard. He just looks up and says, guys, I'm going to work my butt off, so you got to work harder to make me look bad.
Made the first one.
Lead to 5 now, 70-65. Second free throw, it's left short, no good. 4.5 to play in this one. Jones with the basketball. ICC with the 70-65 lead. Big man puts the hook shot up. Kiss off the glass is good. Nice strong move to the basket. That time by McGill. Ball gets away on after the shot, so the official asks for it to stop a play as he chases it down.
Adam cuts the lead. Indians with the ball, 3-point lead. 4 minutes, 15 seconds left in the ball game. Little pressure here by the Bobcats in the backcourt.
Indians have got to get it across, and they just do. Nice bounce pass. Beautiful play. And that's going to be a nominee for What a Play Wednesday for next week for sure. The long skip court bounce pass by Rock Robinson. And then there's the steal by Rock on the other end. Now they kick it out for Rock for three. No good, but George Marshall with the tip in. Count the basket. Well, the Indians, just in a flurry, pushes this thing out to a 74-67 lead. And if they just called that foul on Campbell, he's fouling out with his 5th foul.
He did. He's fouled out.
Wow. We'll make a note of that one for sure. With 3:47 left to play, Campbell has fouled out. He's trying to tell the officials that's his 4th foul. The officials are telling him that's his 5th. And he will be welcomed by the ICC student section.
They're telling him he played a good game. They're clapping for him. They're standing up for him.
And they're going to come check the book. Well, we talked about it. He did pick up that 3rd foul early in the second half. He sat down for a little while. And now Campbell just playing with the student section. They're doing the left, right. And now he finally does sit down.
And the coach is taking his time putting the player in. He has that right.
Yeah, he has a minute to be able to put him
in
this situation. That's always one of my favorite things. Whenever you see the student section do the left, right. I'm telling you right now, I haven't walked a mile probably in the last 5 years. But if you're doing the left, right on me, fouling out, I'm walking until the students go home.
You're just going to stand up. You're not going to sit down.
I'm not going to sit down. I'm going to see how long they're going to stay true to it. So a chance at a 3-point play the old-fashioned way here, and rattles it in. Nicely done there by George Marshall. 75-67. ICC with the lead now, 3:43 to play.
Let me say this. Free throws have been big tonight because we have played well.
And there's a push-off.
Definitely a push-off.
Smith shoved, I believe it was Jamari Marshall into the Carolina community. And I tell you what, the ICC student section really starting to come to life here with 3.5 to go in this one. ICC leading this one 75-67.
And they strategically are sitting right behind the Jones bench.
So George Marshall with the basketball. Indians going to try to be patient here on the offensive end. George goes inside, and he is going to be fouled. They'll see if it's on the shot. Well, it'll be free throws either way. As that foul is going to be on Jones, and Jones is already
over the limit.
Yeah, over the limit. Well, this is what we talked about, Jim. We said free throws could be big. Free throws down the stretch here for the Indians. They can make 2 here, pushes the lead out to 10, which will be the largest of the night. But if they can keep hot here from the free throw line down the stretch, could really help them go a long way in picking up this win.
No, that and George Marshall, if he makes this free throw, will have 15 second-half points.
And he does. Big make there. Makes it a 77-67 contest now. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go in this one. Jones needs a good possession this trip down the floor. If you're Jones, you've got to find Barnes in this situation. ICC denying Barnes the ball at all costs. Boom! Big three-pointer, though. Knocked down by McGill. Full timeout taken here by Jones. Don't you go anywhere, folks. We got a good one going here. 77-70. ICC with the lead. Back with more right after this.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
The slices and the sticks.
All I ever wanted for dinner was pizza, Marcy. And all I ever asked of you was steaks.
Don't choose. Get Little Caesar slices and sticks. Half pizza, half Italian cheese sticks. And Dane's awake.
I smell bacon.
End the dinner drama with hot and ready slices and sticks. Or order online for new jalapeno or bacon sticks.
Pizza.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 3:06 to go here in the contest. ICC leading 77-70. They were down by 9 in the second half. Able to come back and take as much as a 10-point advantage. But the Bobcats hit a big three to cut it back down to 7. Jamari Marshall with the basketball. Now is going to back it back out and reset the offense. 15 seconds now on the shot clock. Imagine the Indians will go to work here with about 10 seconds, and they do. Jamari now works it over to his brother George. George Marshall with it. Dribbling around, step back for a long three. Count the basket and one!
Unbelievable. He is on fire.
Well, I apologize if there's anyone watching this game and you got kids trying to sleep. My goodness, what a play by George Marshall.
George Marshall has 18 second half points.
And he has been on fire. So they're going to get the foul to the table, and that's going to be on whoever it is. It's his 5th foul. They don't have it on the big board yet.
Michael Upton's doing a great job with stats. George Marshall has tied his career high. He's got 28. Free throw will make 29 if he makes it.
Big basket there. And that foul is on Smith. And Smith will head to the bench, and Jones wants to take a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
And welcome back out of the timeout there. The Jones coach pretty much spent that whole timeout lobbying with the official, trying to get that flop call after the three-pointer was made. And this will send George Marshall to the free throw line, a chance at a 4-point play. And he gets it, and not only that, it now sets a new career high in scoring.
29 points.
29 points. 11 now is the lead for the Indians, largest of the night. ICC nearly saved that one back in bounds, but Jones in the right spot at the right time. Beautiful bounce pass and a big-time dunk thrown down there. And the stoppage of action here by the officials. Not really sure what they were stopping there, but it did allow Jones to set up their press a little bit better and get in a substitution here, as ICC also sitting in a substitution. I don't know. The Indians get it. Marshall with the basketball. Now it's going to work it over to Josh Lee. Now gets it back to Marshall. A little game of catch between Lee and Marshall here as they break the press. Now they drop it off to Jamari Marshall here on the near side of the floor. 2:10 to play. ICC leading 81-72. Do the Bobcats have a run left in them? George Marshall drives inside, tries a Euro step. It got it blocked, gets it back, puts the shot up. It's bouncing around no good. Rebound tipped out, and the Indians get it. Minton in the right spot at the right time. Drops it off to George Marshall. Didn't like what he sees. Backs it back out now. and the Indians are going to reset.
Run a little clock. Got a 9-point lead. Minute 45 left in the ball game.
Jamari, yes! Jamari broke the ankles of a couple of defenders. Got by, bumped, got the layup to go, and assist from the ICC student section, helping him up off the floor.
Yeah, 2 of the students helped him up. Great sportsmanship by our students.
And that was a big-time move there by Jamari Marshall as they were trying to foul him, broke down a couple of defenders, and a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Or no, actually, they're going to say it did not go in or maybe did not count. So he'll have a chance at it here.
Must call the foul before he shot.
Well, didn't get that NBA continuation then. And he makes them both, though. Big free throws there to lead back out to 11 now. ICC leading this one 83-72 with 1:39 to play. Three-pointer on its way, no good. Rebound to Webb. Now Jones has got to think about fouling here. Next foul would put the Indians, or actually no, they're over the bonus, so Indians are shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way out here. Jones' coach is begging someone to come up and foul in the situation, and Jones is just trying to trap the basketball. ICC doing a good job of playing keep away here. Now Marshall goes inside. His shot is up. Oh, you got to count that basket. He went above the rim.
I think they're going to call it on the floor.
They're going to call it on the floor.
Yeah, still 2 shots for us.
Well, that was clearly a goaltending as that ball was on its way down, but it will still be 2 free throws coming up here for George Marshall. Remind you to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank post-game report that will be coming your way at the conclusion of this one. First free throw, no good for Marshall.
He needs to make this one. If he makes this one, he has 30 points. So make it, George.
He's going to make it just for you, Mr. Jim.
He's going to make it. And he will have 20 points in the second half if he makes it.
And he does. So you mentioned it, big second half there for George Marshall. Prime time players stepping up in prime time situations. And that is what George has done here. Three-pointers off the mark, no good. Webb with the rebound, and they foul him, and he's pushed out of bounds and a little slow to get up there. Well, that's what you want to do there. You do most definitely want to send Webb to the free throw line in this situation. Coach Pate just telling Webb, hey, slow down, take your time, and let's make these free throws. Webb's first one good.
We've been off the charts. We're going to be plus 10 or 15 in free throws against them tonight.
So a chance at a second one coming up here for Webb. That one no good, but he did get 1 of 2 on that trip. ICC leading 85-72. Jones got to do something in a hurry. Three-pointer from the corner. That one off the mark, no good. George Marshall with the rebound. Had a chance to go the open floor. Now he's going to step back and pull a 3. That's not what you want to do there, but he rushes. No, he's going to say his foot was out of bounds. Boy, I was going to say he rushes, saves it in off one of the Jones players. And that's going to be one of those coaching situations there. If you're Coach Pate, you say, you don't do that in that situation. But you got 13 points wiggle room.
You're right.
You know, even if he makes it, you still don't do that in that situation. So Jones with it. ICC just needs to play it smart here for the final 30 seconds. Scoop shot on its way, no good. Rebound ripped down by George Marshall. Don't expect to see Jones foul here.
No reason to foul. The ball game is over.
Shot clock is off, 20 seconds, and ICC is going to be able to celebrate an impressive comeback.
Don't score. Just dribble out. Don't go to the basket. No.
He's not.
Don't do it.
He's just going to dribble at it, look at it. And that's going to do it.
There you go.
Your final score in this one, 85-72. Indians trailed as much as 9 in the second half. Come back to win this one by 13. We're going to take a break and be back with more of the Renaissance Bank postgame report right after this here from Fulton.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
And welcome back to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. They've already cleared the scoreboard. I didn't write down the final score, but ICC wins it by 13. 85 to 72. Renaissance Bank postgame report. We're going to take a look at some of the highlights, a lot of highlights from tonight's game. But before we do that, Jim, give me your thoughts on tonight's action.
Great second half by the end. Let's give Jones credit. We had a 3-point lead at halftime. They came out and hit us in the mouth with 10 minutes left in the ball game. They're up by 9. Then we took control the last 10 minutes of the ball game. Good victory going into the postseason. Very, very proud of the ICC Indians.
That game recap being brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. They're located at 499 Gloucester Creek Village right there in Tupelo. The Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi is the preferred choice of orthopedic care. Well, Jim, I know we've got some Sonic stats to look at there, and we got a very special performance tonight out of George Marshall. But let's take a look at the stats tonight. Let's start with the visiting Bobcats.
Visiting Bobcats, they played hard, played well. Campbell had 19 points. Jay Barnes, outstanding guard, had 20. Peyton had 5. McGill had 8. Harrison had 2. Ward had 2. Daquarius Harris had 8 for the Bobcats.
Those are your stats there for the Bobcats. I'll tell you what, they did a great job tonight. This was a great game as anticipated at Jones' squad. It's going to be one that's going to be heck to pay when they hit postseason play. Let's go ahead and look at the final stats there for your Indians.
For the Indians, our most valuable player, George Marshall, had 30 points tonight. Josh Lee had 19. Rock Robinson had 17. Minton had 2. Jamari Marshall had 11, the brother. And Eddie Page had 2. Jaden Webb had 4. But one of the telling signs, and a great job tonight by Michael Upton, each team had an equal number of rebounds, equal number of steals. We made 15 more free throws than they did, and that's the difference of the ball game. We were 25 or 30 from the free throw line, and they were 10 of 13. That's 15 difference there, and we won by 13.
You know, that's one thing we talked about at halftime. The way that ball game was going, it could be who gets to the line, who makes the free throws. Could be the difference, as you said, ICC winning by 13, hitting 15 free throws there in that contest. Those final stats are being brought to you by State Farm Insurance agent Brandon Poland. For all your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, or life, give State Farm Insurance agent Brandon Poland a call at 862-9648. That's 862-9648. Get a free quote when you set up your appointment today. And you've already talked about it. We're going to talk about it a little bit more. Now we got to talk about our Samstown Market star of the game, and there's no doubt of this one. George Marshall coming in with our star of the game tonight. You talked about it, Jim. He scored a career-high 30 points, but 20 of those coming in the second half.
20 in the second half. He was 11 of 13 from the free throw line, had 4 steals, some rebounds, just played an overall good game. And like you said, got hot in the second half, scored 20 second-half points, had 30 for the game, which is a career high for him.
Sam's Town Market is your choice for fresh meat, produce, dairy, and local products. They're located at Highway 371 North, right there in the heart of Manatee. Stop by and see Sam Ferris and the rest of the folks there at Sam's Town Market today. Well, that's going to do it here for our Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC picks up the 85-72 win. They'll have to wait till Saturday when all the games are final to see where they stand in postseason play. Lady Indians on the road down at Jones. They should know more tomorrow about their postseason hopes as well. So for Lee Adams, Raphael Henry, Michael Upton, Jim Ingram, I'm Adam Gore saying so long from Fulton as ICC picks up the 85-72 win here over Jones in an instant classic. Well, we'll either see you Monday or Wednesday of next week with more basketball here from the Davis Event Center. Remember, you can visit letsgoicc.com. Follow us on your favorite social media platform at Let's Go ICC to find out about our next broadcast. So long from Fulton. And as always, Roll Tribe.
So when are you going to get me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Manatee, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.